y'all doing tonight? Can everybody hear me? Can everybody hear me? Yeah. There we go. Right. So this one's called Contemplate. Tell me, why is this world such an evil place, where violence is everywhere tearing up the place? Tell me, what makes a person do these things? Have you ever contemplated how they come up with these things? Tell me exactly what it is to love or to hate. Have you ever thought that through? Or in other words, contemplate? And tell me what it is to truly be successful. Is it the money, the cars, or the fame? Or is it the girls constantly running behind you screaming out your name? And tell me why we can't just all get along. Maybe if we came together in our time of need, the division in this world would end so strong. And tell me why, if you don't understand me, I'm crazy and insane. Maybe I think about things differently. Have you ever contemplated that, man? And tell me why we all act so differently. We all come from the same roots, just might end up on different leaves of the same tree. And tell me, why does racism still exist in this place? I thought that died a long time ago, but they're still alive, which is a disgrace. Tell me why men don't know how to treat women nowadays, beat them, abuse them, slapping them around, and calling them outside their names. And tell me why women claim they want a good man, but when he's standing in front of you, you walk away from him, but you're quick to jump into the bad guy's hand. And as soon as he breaks your heart, you wonder, what did I do wrong? Constantly crying yourself into a depression and listening to all these sad love songs. And tell me, why is it so hard for my race to make it into this world today? Constantly proving myself for the man each and every day. Tell me why there's still starving people in the world today when we got rich people who could donate some of their money away. And tell me why people still don't think that my God exists. How do you think you wake up every morning instead of falling into the darkness? And all this money that we have going into miscellaneous things, how about trying to find a cure for some of these killing diseases like AIDS? Or how about trying to improve education for the people today, instead of trying to find life on a different planet in which we cannot stay? I don't know, these are some of the topics that I sit and contemplate about in my spare time. Let's talk about how they're trying to give people life for doing a petty crime. Don't get me wrong, if you do the time, you got to do the crime. And where do we as a people draw the line? If there is a line to be crossed, because I think the only life that should have ever been taken is when my Savior died on that cross. But yet we are not happy with peace and tranquility. We seek destruction, we shall ultimately be our destruction, in the end we shall see. These are some of the things that I sit around and contemplate. I think it's time that we start to make a change so I don't have to sit around and contemplate. Because when I sit around and think about how crazy the world is, I ain't gonna lie, my eyes water with tears. And then deep inside my darkest fears start to grow. I start thinking, will the world get to be better? I don't know. But I hate to sit around and contemplate, because when you're dealing with issues like this, there's a whole lot at stake. So every day I try not to contemplate, because if I do, it will send my mind to a downward state. While I was saying the blues worse than the singers, the old singers back in the old days, I feel like a mouse trapped inside my own maze. I keep telling myself I don't want to contemplate, because when I do, there's a whole lot of issues at stake. So do I or do I not contemplate? Thank you.